Hello Kaiju fans, I'm Godzilla. I'm today here now to do a discussion video on Mechagodzilla's role in Godzilla vs. Kong and how will it play out though. Because look, I'm a bit even tensed and a bit even bit confused about the merchandise they showed actually at the toy convention, because I'm getting a bit worried about Godzilla vs. Kong and like how will he play out in the movie, and how will the story will turn out. Even I'm not sure though. So for this whole video, I'm just gonna actually, you're just gonna look at the pictures by the time I continue even speaking and talking throughout this whole video, and like how will he play out in the monsterverse though. I mean, look, in Kingdom Monsters, they really were trying to set up for Mechagodzilla. Only at the at the Monsterpalooza interview with Michael Dougherty, he said that Mechagodzilla will be down the line though. He really didn't say that of course he's definitely going to appear in Godzilla vs. Kong or even Godzilla King of Monsters though. But we just got a bit Easter egg about the Mechagodzilla in Godzilla King of Monsters. It really said that the monarch not monarch though, that a giant skull crawler was killed by a mechanized giant, meaning that it's hinting to Mechagodzilla though. But Mechagodzilla was no, even in the name was never mentioned though. Because there is a possibility, because they also said that Monarch were trying to create bioweapon titans, which is it's a hint to Biollante. But the problem is actually is this. I mean, come on. Then this movie is called Godzilla vs. Kong. It's not called Godzilla and Kong vs. Mechagodzilla though. I mean, if he's definitely in this movie, then definitely Godzilla and Kong would definitely need to team up, and it will have to be Batman vs Superman. This movie is called Godzilla vs Kong. It's not called Godzilla and Kong vs Mechagodzilla, like I said before. I mean, trust me on this. I mean, look, no, this doesn't mean that Mechagodzilla is 100% confirmed that he will come in the movie though. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe this is actually a gimmick, maybe not even some gimmick, I mean, but what I think actually is that this is maybe Playmates trying to actually just try and produce these merchandise featuring the new Mechagodzilla design. Actually, maybe, I don't know. For some purposes, I don't know even why the Mechagodzilla, why there was a new Mechagodzilla toy they showed. But I doubt that Kong definitely will have an axe though. I don't think that Godzilla will 100% will have an armor though. I mean, no. Like I said before in the previous video, that it will be totally absurd for Godzilla to even have an armor though. And like, what would Godzilla have to do with an armor? And like, what would he do like that? Does he even think that himself he's a warrior though? And that the Hollow Earth is filled with giant monsters who are like humans, and they like, like they can talk and they can speak like that. I mean, come on, that would be very absurd. It will not play out that very well in the MonsterVerse though. I mean, because I think actually is that some of these directors are going a bit crazy over here. It won't be that realistic at all. I mean, believe me. The English dub of Godzilla vs. Gigan got everything wrong though, because in the English dub of Godzilla vs. Gigan, it showed that Godzilla and Anguirus can talk like humans. I mean, in the Japanese version, when you look at the Japanese version, they do not speak. All what happened to their roars is that Godzilla and Anguirus' roars are edited. Those are edited roars in order to make it sound like as if they really are talking. But really, they never spoke. They never have a dialogue at all. They do not speak. The English dub gets it wrong. The English dub shows that Godzilla and Anguirus can talk and speak like humans. But no, don't ever do that in Godzilla vs. Kong. I mean, look, it'll be too silly and it will be too disrespectful. Because Adam said that this movie will pay respect to the original 1954 film in terms of tone, and that they'll be taking this movie seriously though. They did not even say that Mechagodzilla is in the movie though, because until the movie and the trailer, until we don't get the trailer, there's no evidence on saying that Mechagodzilla will come in this movie. But okay, I hope that Godzilla and Kong and that these two characters would be the main focus in Godzilla vs. Kong, but not like have them and even like dress up like something and like Godzilla have an armor and let Kong be a warrior, maybe like that, stuff like that, and have them talk like how they do with Godzilla vs. Gigan. Look, that'll be totally absurd and it'll be too disrespectful, and that will not even play that much good at all in this movie, because we're not going that crazy at all. We're pretty much sticking to what was in the 2014 film and taking everything serious as well as taking things realistically. When we get the official trailer, maybe online or maybe even at some Comic-Con or panel like that, then we'll figure it out. Like, if there was ever gonna be Mechagodzilla in this movie. But right now, he's not in this movie, because this is not much of a spoiler at all, because How could this be a spoiler though? Because Warner Brothers never confirmed. Neither did Adam Wingard, neither did Michael Dougherty on Twitter or Instagram ever said that. So maybe Mechagodzilla might not be in this movie. We have to check until the official trailer comes out. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe the channel and also tap the notification bell. And also even check the description to links to my Twitter page. Thank you all, and I appreciate your support.